Right, we're here with Andy. Andy is the brains behind all this, the brains behind the Whisky Social. He's not actually necessarily the guy that runs it, because you keep saying to me that somebody else has done all that work this year.
Yeah, so at the end of last year, we opened a whisky shop called Whisky Shop over in Scotland. And we employed a shop manager who was also tasked with helping with the events. So, to be honest, Timna is her name, and she is the architect behind this year's event. So
she's basically done it. She's basically done it when you come here and drink and let her run it. Is this, am I gauging this correctly?
To be honest, I've been emptying bins and stuff this year, so I seem to have went down the pecking order a little bit.
Welcome to Belfast. Looks and stuff right, everybody. But no, nice crowd in here. Everybody enjoying themselves.
Yeah, I think it's in the last few years have been a bit up and down and trying to. We've been really busy opening the shop, so it's just nice to be back here again. And
it's nice here. Now, the wee whisky shop. Where is the wee whisky shop?
It's in Linlithgow. It's 10 minutes on the train outside Edinburgh. The birthplace of Mary Queen of Scots, Linlithgow Palace.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be online soon. This event is our tiptoeing our way into going online.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just we're a new shop, but we'll obviously be supporting a lot of Irish whiskey in Scotland as well.
So the thing is, there's nothing annoys or bugs me more than whenever you get people who, and it's normally people that know fuck all about the thing, if I'm being totally honest, but you always think, oh, I only drink Scotch, or only drink Irish, or only drink this, and that. Well, then you're not up there, you're not actually appreciating the industry. I mean, being from Scotland, Ireland's kind of a little bit of a minnow in comparison to Scotland.
Yeah. Depends who you talk to be honest. Some people are passionate that the whole whisky story began here. So
we're not going to argue that point. That's true. But the thing is, in terms of sales and stuff and volume, I mean, Scotland's so far in front of us. But
I think we spoke about this last time, so I think there's a massive shift in the way that people think about it. And you see that the world whisky and people going to Goa and Asia and beyond to get a really nice bottle of whiskey. So
yeah,
and we've spoke about the rise of Irish whiskey. We don't need to go over that again.
No,
that's why we're here. And yeah, I think it's time to start educating people back in Scotland about what the market's doing over here, because a lot of them are pretty in the dark about it, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I don't blame them for a second, because there's so much stuff that you can get in Scotland, so much variety and all, and there's new experimentation. And I think, if I'm honest, a lot of the guys in Scotland have been living over Ireland and thought, these guys are doing a bit more experimenting, we might do a wee bit of this as well. A lot of the new distilleries, I have to say, some of the stuff that they're doing has been copied from stuff that they've done in Ireland. And it's nice to see that sort of reciprocation and
competition's healthy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And whatever the market's doing anywhere in the world only pushes every other market's place.
Well, that's it. Everybody looks and gets their inspiration from somebody else. And very few people originally think of stuff, you know. But, I mean, you've been doing this event now for many years.
I think it was 2018 we started.
I think the first one was 2018.
Yeah.
I was over in the waterfront, if I remember right. Now you're over here in the Europa. And it's still my favourite hotel in Belfast. I love this. I mean, they just are. They just look after everything they do.
I think there's a bit of a backstory behind the waterfront with why we ended up coming here. But I think we've landed on our feet. I think it's a cracking venue. It's a nice space.
Beautiful.
It's central. You know, there's other spaces. We still have the room to grow the event here, like we did at the waterfront. So, yeah, we're quite happy here.
You're a busy boy. You've got the Whisky Show. You've got the Whisky Social. And the coffee shops.
So, in the last few years, I've got several cafes. We've got a whisky shop. We do Whisky Social, which is a few whisky festivals. We do whisky tastings. We do a music festival. Yeah, my sister calls me Del Boy, to be honest.
I must get you one of them coats and a wee hat.
I know.
But no, I mean, this is really well nice, fun event. And it's nice to see a couple of the Scottish guys coming over here. And I remember talking to a friend of mine.
Well, I'd like to see a few of the Irish guys go to Scotland.
Well, the thing is, some of the Irish guys over here have always said the same thing. Irish whiskey's only sort of playing out in a minute.
Yeah.
And some of them don't have the confidence to say, right, we're set ourselves forward. Scottish guys have no problem going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they have that backing and the confidence to say, right, we can go there, we can go there. But Irish guys are just sort of, a lot of them are beginning to get a bit of traction and finding their feet. And it's really nice to not competition, but it should be healthy competition, you know. It should be like a friendly derby, if you like. You know, that's...
A lot of the Scottish guys have pretty big budgets, to be fair, but you can see this year, the Scottish guys that have come over, they're independents.
Yeah.
3 of the 5 of them are independent.
Woodies are unbelievable.
Woodrose of Edinburgh is one of my favourite bottlers at the moment.
They are.
If not hands down my favourite, to be honest.
I honestly, I think a lot of people in the whiskey world that you talk to are now starting to go, you know something? The brands are beginning to annoy me. Well, let's go with the independent guys, because what you do is, you know, you build that sort of relationship and a bit of trust, and you're getting really good value stuff, quality of stuff for really decent prices a lot of the time, you know, really good prices, you know. But I say indie bottlers, playing indie bottlers have a better future than they had past, if I'm honest.
Well, then a lot of guys don't realise that the stuff on that table there and the stuff on Saltire behind me, Chikara's the same. It's pretty pricey stuff, you know. So to get to come in and sample it, you know, it's a bit of a catch. I remember the first time I ever asked Arden Merkin to come to an event, they were at Delphi, and every bottle on the table was like over 150 quid. And folk were like, "Who's that?" I was like, "You have no idea what you're getting to sample."
I know, and I mean, Arden Merkin, the stuff that they have, superb.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
We've got a tasting back home with them in the shop on Tuesday night, so.
No, you'll not be driving home that night.
No, I'll be out in the Merkin all weekend and then into next week.
Yeah. Listen, Andy, I know you've got probably got bins to empty. You know, you have to leave, delegate stuff to other people.
Toilet all to put out, yeah, stuff at the top.
Wait, I tell you. Oh, it's up there.
Thanks very much.
Listen, buddy.
Cheers.